We've all been there. You send a message and then, nothing, hours or even days pass and suddenly she texts back as if nothing happened. That silence can feel confusing, even a little powerless. But what if you could turn this moment around and regain your confidence instantly? In this video, we'll break down exactly what to say when she finally replies after a long silence so you can shift the dynamic back in your favor. Let's start by understanding why these silences happen and how your response can set the tone for what comes next. First, it's important to realize that silence in texting doesn't always mean something negative. Maybe she was busy, distracted, or just needed some space. However, it's natural to feel a little anxious or even frustrated when you don't get a reply. The key is not to overthink or bombard her with follow-up messages. Instead, take a step back and use this as an opportunity to show maturity and self-respect. Understanding her reasons helps you respond with confidence, not desperation. She finally texts back. Your emotions might be all over the place: relief, excitement, maybe even a bit of annoyance. It's totally normal, but before you reply, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you tempted to sound upset or sarcastic, or maybe you want to act like nothing happened? The best move is to keep your emotions in check. Responding with calmness and positivity shows that you're in control of your feelings, which is attractive and powerful. Now comes the crucial part: your first reply after her silence. This is your chance to set the tone. Instead of calling her out or acting needy, keep things light and confident. For example, you might say, "Hey, good to hear from you, hope you've been well." This simple line shows you're not bothered by the gap and that you have your own life going on. It's friendly, mature, and puts you back in control of the conversation. It's tempting to ask, "Why didn't you reply?" or make a joke about her disappearing. But these approaches can come off as insecure or passive-aggressive. Instead, avoid bringing up the silence at all. Don't guilt-trip her or demand explanations. This keeps the conversation light and shows that you're not overly invested in her every move. Remember, confidence is about not needing constant reassurance. Once you've sent your confident reply, focus on steering the conversation forward. Ask about something she mentioned before or share a quick story from your day. This shows you're interested but not desperate for her attention. By keeping things moving, you demonstrate that you're comfortable with yourself and not hung up on the past silence. This is how you regain power and keep the interaction enjoyable for both of you. Self-respect is key in any interaction. By not chasing or questioning her silence, you show that you value yourself and your time. This attitude is attractive and sets healthy boundaries. Remember, you're not just waiting around for her to reply, you have your own life, goals, and interests. When you project self-respect, you naturally regain power in the conversation and in the relationship as a whole. Sometimes repeated silences are a sign that she's not as interested or invested. If you notice a pattern, it's okay to step back and focus on people who reciprocate your energy. Don't be afraid to move on if you're not getting the respect and attention you deserve. This isn't about playing games, it's about knowing your worth and not settling for less. Trust that the right connections will value your time and effort. Wrap up, remember that her silence doesn't define your worth or power. When she finally texts back, respond with confidence, positivity, and self-respect. Avoid calling out the silence, keep the conversation light, and focus on moving forward. If you notice a pattern of disinterest, don't be afraid to move on. By following these steps, you'll always maintain your power and attract the respect you deserve in any conversation.